Hey, it's pretty scuffed up. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Audio wasn't picking up during the first little bit of this stream VOD. This was streamed over on my personal Twitch, because that's what I had hooked up at the time of the recording. So, Luke put together a tier list of characters that radiate step on me energy, some of which I made jokes about in previous content, some of which he just took upon himself to include in here to fill out a tier list. For the sake of this video, we are assuming every character is of legal age. Um, I realize this isn't everybody's cup of tea for content, so there are two videos when this goes up. One that'll be before or after, and then this one that'll be, whenever the fuck it goes up. I realize now I'm not going to get any ads on this because I said the F word in the first 50 seconds, but that's okay because I doubt there will be any ads on this anyway, considering the content that is about to be gracing your screens. So, with that being said, if this is not your cup of tea, now is a chance to click off. Uh, Enjoy. That's all I can say. This was a mess. Have fun with it. Bye.
Yes, yes, it is. I literally threw this together in like about 10 minutes. Like, cause having known you for quite a while, thanks, I know the type of characters you'd be into. And it didn't come up with like what I wanted, because I made certain tier lists in place of SABCD. So you Yeah, so I had like six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at the top where S is, I had please mommy. For A it was I need you. For B it was let me have you. For C it was maybe. D was I'll pass. And then I had two other ones below I'll pass, no thanks, and never. No thanks, and then below no thanks is never. I mean, I could have literally gone on and probably gone like 30 characters if I really, really thought about it. Yeah, I have put it together on I have put it together on the basis that, as far as I'm aware, all the characters are technically of legal age. No, no, no. Like even Asula, later on in the series, she is an adult. Yeah, and then you have Kohaku, who on this list, who does become an adult later in the series, so she counts. I have no idea. It was the best picture I could find of her. Yeah, I was debating like, oh, who should I go for? Should I go for Kohaku or should I go for Kirisami, aka Multi Boo Pocket Lady, as Red put it?
Grant is a strong word, which I wouldn't use. Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
because you wanna know something facts. I was debating to put like half the cast of 100 Girlfriends in here as well. Yes. When I say half the cast, I mean the cast that is of legal age. I know.
It's not hearing me. There we go. Hey, can chat hear me now? I don't know what just happened. My mic just
I love how
died.
you've titled this stream just Brain Rot the Stream.
Yeah, it is brain rot the stream. Um, yeah, fucking voice mod just killed my mic, so that was fun. Anyway, we're going to start off. Uh, is that fucking Astronema? No, that's not Astronema. That's Trakina in bug mode. That's Trakina in bug mode. Luke, what the hell?
Is everything alright on your end?
Now you should be
Hello,
able to hear
horny.
me. Now you should be able to hear me. Hello,
Yeah, I
Faboyo.
can hear you now.
So, that is Trakina in bug mode, correct? Down there at the bottom.
That is who. Oh, oh yeah, that's Trakina in bug mode. Because I was thinking, like, should I put Trakina in regular mode? But then I thought, like, no, to throw you, I'll put her in a bug mode.
Absolutely not. This is a never. Go to hell for that one.
No, 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 no. You gotta admit, before she got into the bug form, she was probably for you a maybe.
Yeah, before she turned into this thing. This abomination. This
Well,
ruined
it could be
her.
worse, Vex. It could be worse, Vex. Remember the Lightspeed rescue team up when she turned to that awful abomination.
Yeah, and still, that was better looking than this.
I mean, she technically had to go into a cocoon with another character, a male character, and fuse together with them.
Okay, to clarify, like, for the sake of this video, all of these are at their aged up, like, adult forms. Azula was of legal age at the end of the series, so we are going off of end of series Azula. Also, Luke is the one that threw this together. I don't know if my mic picked up the disclaimer at the beginning because my audio just cut the fuck out the second voice mod decided to update. So that was really cool of that. So I'm going to repreface that. Makima, we'll go with Makima here. Now, Makima's an interesting one because she is specifically the type of woman I would love. But also, she is incredibly problematic throughout the series.
Absolutely. Like I've made this joke completely all the time throughout all the comments in the Chainsaw Man video. Just Makima. Just Makima.
Yeah, no,
just Makima.
Just Makima. But
I don't care about age. She's mentally. Oh no, Asuna is definitely mentally unstable.
So are 95% of the characters on this list. I like my crazy chicks.
Yes, I mean,
Akiza is literally a murderer, technically.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got Kufira on here who straight up killed someone on screen.
Yeah, and she could kill me too. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But like Makima is literally like the embodiment of control for those who haven't watched Chainsaw Man. And spoilers, I know she's the control devil. We can read the fucking manga. So that is also problematic because like, would there be such a thing as consent in a relationship like that?
No. Definitely, I would argue no, because you could say like, I don't want to do this, and she would literally use one of her traits to be like, you will do it, because she thinks of humans as beneath her, so exactly. It wouldn't be consent.
Exactly. So that's where it goes to the all pass. She will be an all pass, but she could be a one night stand. That's where we'll go with it. She can step on me for one night and then leave. Yeah. Money is on the table.
And for Boyo, yes, it is a reference to the Just Monica thing, because that's literally what it turned into at the end of Chainsaw Man. Like, Makima killing off all the rest of the cast so that it was just her and Denji.
Yeah. Now let's get the literal namesake of my dog, Akiza, out of the way here. Psychic dueling was.
Also, I apologize, Vex, because I was like, oh, I have to pick a Yu-Gi-Oh character, but who would be the most obvious? Who would be like the most logical one? And it had to be Akiza, which pains me because like it's the namesake of your dog as well.
Yeah, this one feels a little weird in that context. It's not gonna lie, but like I appreciate you not putting fucking Carly Carmine on here or some shit. Carly
Carmine is problematic in of herself because of the Japanese voice actress.
I know nothing of this one, so that's fun.
Wait, about Carly's Japanese voice actress?
No, I don't know anything about that, so please enlighten me.
Okay, so the reason why Carly got such a reduced role after the Dark Sinus arc is because the voice actress was part of a cult in Japan.
Oddly fitting, given the character.
Yeah. It's why they cut back on the whole Arcadia movement being antagonist, because it was like, yeah, we don't want to be associated with a cult.
Huh. Neat. Anyway, psychic dueling was such a unique concept in 5Ds. Like, that was so cool. Although it kind of did like bring back the like shadow game bullshit that they would do in like Battle City, like the dark energy discs, that kind of thing, instead of like buzzsaws.
Oh, don't get. I will still argue to this day that dark energy discs are worse than the invisible guns.
I'll take the invisible guns
As
over
someone,
that, yeah.
Go ahead, Ann
as
Arbor.
someone who didn't have to suffer because of through those things, because that censorship is just dumb, and I'm German. We had better censorships and are more loose and stuff like that. Both are fucking dumb. Both for both reasons, we should just destroy America.
Yeah. But if you had to choose between guns that are removed, so that you got point guns, or buzz swords that are removed, but the thing that you replace
Yeah,
with
I would
still
choose
looks
nothing,
like.
and like I had. My childhood had neither of those things. And this is the thing I will choose again and again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll side
Never
with the
die with
German
it.
here. I'll side with the German here.
Okay.
Because like
I
all of
thought
the
that's
censorship in the 4Kids universe in general is fucking stupid and it should never happened, right? Like
Case in point, the Johnny Phil donuts, when it's clearly obviously even as a kid when I looked at that, I was like, that's not a donut.
no, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Like
And
Kid-
it's stupid because they had Misty in a kimono in one episode.
yeah.
That's just racism.
Like there's something to say about like the 4Kidsification of anime. I didn't even realize how much was cut in the Winx Club dub until I went and watched the original version of the Winx Club, right? But like they cut entire arcs. Like entire
God.
fucking arcs.
So they 5Ds the Winx Club.
Yeah, no, like straight up 5Ds did. Like we're not adapting season 4 of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because there's too much death kind of shit. That is what they did with the Winx Club here.
That wasn't the reason. The reason was because 5Ds is already out with synchro summoning. They had to be like with the game on brand with the game, so they had to skip the last season. And
They could have aired them both at the
5Ds.
same time. They could have aired both at the same time.
Or at the very least, they could have released it on DVD. The 4th season.
Would have cost them too much.
At that time, it would have cost way too much, and you
Okay.
wouldn't pay
Also-
twice the amount, the price for 2 places.
Also,
teaching life
Fex, have you seen how they alter Carly's death in the Dark Sinus arc in the 4Kids dub?
When it first aired, I did. I haven't watched 5Ds in a long time.
Okay, so to refresh you, instead of her just falling into a falling from being blasted from the window and falling into a building, a big purpley giant fog appears and drags her into it. Out of nowhere. Like, legitimately, it just comes out of nowhere.
I mean, Callan Kessler hung himself originally. Like, that's... no,
that was Greiger, the guy who battled Crow. Yeah. Callan Kessler just straight up starved himself to death.
Right. I got my fucking my sins mixed up there essentially. But yeah, so Akiza like straight up was a member of like the Arcadia movement, murdered people. I'd still let her murder me.
Which is it's weird that they cut Carly's role down, and the whole thing about the Arcadia move, but they still kept Akiza in, and we all know the reason why that was it. The reason why she's one of the main characters. We can't get rid of her.
There was no way to cut around her, honestly. Or they would have. Like, let's be real here. They would have. Because that's just what 4Kids does. So, like, they cut around that and kind of... Like, they didn't even... It was such a weird choice because, like, they did a weird thing with Crow because he was originally, like, supposed to be part of the main team, but you saw his role get reduced.
Yes, yes.
His role got reduced, and Akiza's kind of ramped up as well. So, like, why even introduce Crow at that point? It was such a weird, like, toss-in. Maybe they had thought to cut more around Akiza and put Crow more in those scenes. and then just didn't. It was such a weird thing. But for Akiza, we're going to put her in the Let Me Have You. I feel so bad for this character and what happened to her near the end of the series. Because we know what her fate was. And I'm very curious how much of it will be adapted into the anime. That being said, I'm not a big fan of hers. So, we're just going to go for Harbel to no thanks. I don't really have a lot to say on her. She was a cool concept. I liked a lot of her.
Oh,
like,
I've just realized. There's a character missing, and it's probably because the picture wouldn't format properly on tier makers. So I'll just say it right now. It was Rise from Chainsaw Man.
Well, Rise would be never because I fucking hate her.
I know.
You're the best girl.
That's why I put her on there, FX. I had to get the balance right of like what would be the characters that Vex would absolutely be like yes and be like no way, Jose.
Let me find one.
Really, is best girl.
But yeah, going back to Halle Bell.
Yeah, like I just
there was it was generally going to be a toss up between Halle Bell or Yorichi, and I decided to go for the one that would not be the most obvious one.
There we go. Rise and never. Listen, I understand why people like Rise. I really do. I just personally think she's not a great character, and she is arguably less interesting than Makima. Akobani is more interesting than Rise to me.
Company is more interesting than Makima and Rise, let's be honest.
That
is
is
just
true.
literally because it's
Why did you put Princess Bitch on here?
Oh no, that's not Princess Bitch, that's her mother.
Bro, they look so fucking similar.
That's the queen.
They look so fucking similar. I guess
because it's her mother.
Yeah. I just don't like her.
And the reason why I put her on there is because I've got Shield Hero on the mind at the moment because I'm binge catching up on the series.
Yeah.
And controversial hot take: season 2 of Rise of the Shield Hero isn't as bad as people made it out to be.
No, I agree with you. Like, it wasn't nearly as bad.
Yeah, because the things that people complained about, I agree with. The CGI on the Spirit Tours was awful, but and the pacing was a little bit all over the place. But to say that it's like it's the worst thing since I don't know, Promised Neverland season 2. Ugh, can't believe I had to say that. Is just like mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's nowhere near that bad. I do agree it was bad though, right? Like it was a pretty bad fucking season of content because we consider everything content here. But it was nowhere near.
But even in the manga and the light novels, people agree like the Spirit Tours arc isn't the most popular arc.
Princess Bitch's mom is, and no thanks. There's nothing inherently wrong with her, right? She's just not my cup of tea.
Okay.
That's a Pokemon character next to Mommy.
It's Olivia from the Alola Elite Four.
Olivia. I don't remember a lot of Alola. I'm not gonna lie. I remember her being a strong, like, independent style character.
Yes, which got which was like, okay, that's the Vex seal of approval.
Like,
that's all you need.
We'll put Olivia in a maybe. In terms of like her anime adaptation, like she's a klutz who simps for Brock. Well, at least Brock got something.
Yeah, which makes sense because they're both rock type technically rock type gym leaders, even though Olivia's Kahuna are not a rock type gym leader, but on
That's
that
the
same
same
level.
fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same function. She does the same 9 to 5. Okay, they have some connection there, but yeah. Let's go with Jin in that outfit in particular, right?
Yes, I was like, okay, do I pick Jen in her regular time? No, I've got to pick Jen in a special agent time force gear.
Fucking, there's something about a muscle mommy in fucking, latex that it's just, you love it.
Yeah,
You
and yeah, and if I was gonna rank like a top 10 Power Rangers of all time, Jen would be in there 100%.
No, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, she is possibly the best written Power Ranger in the entire franchise. Fight me, nerds.
Mm, uh, I would agree with that, except okay, best written female, but for best male, I think I would probably still go with Cole Evans.
But this is hard, right? Because we have
Mm-hmm.
we have we have we have like Break Me in Two, and we have like probably has more daddy
I'll
issues.
pick you up and toss you around.
Yeah, and fucking simped over. She loses points for sipping over fucking Quantosaurus Dickmaster. Okay, um, but like it's hard. It's really hard. I'm still gonna put her in Please Mommy. But it is very much teetering on I need you instead of please mommy here. I cannot believe I'm doing this.
Oh, I know exactly where Katie is going for you.
Let's knock the other Pokemon rep out real quick though. Cynthia
Okay.
is in I Need You. Cynthia is such an interesting character in that franchise because she is essentially like the Tommy Oliver of Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like even now, like because it's like you have that like scene where it's like, can anyone beat Cynthia? And Ash is like, yeah, I can. And then you don't hear about that until like over a decade later when they finally have their battle.
Yeah, and he fucking showed up and he kicked her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's something to be said about like setting out on your goals and then coming back and delivering on them. I'm proud that Ash finally got a W. Right? He shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
Like I think that the finale would have been a lot better if he still somehow lost. Because it shows that no matter how strong you are, you always have room to improve, right? But then again,
that's the thing. They kind of did the same thing with Cynthia because before that battle, she was like, "I'm going to retire after this," probably because she felt she was too strong that no one could beat her.
Yeah, no.
And then Ash comes along. She's like, "Oh, he fired up my passion for battling again."
Yeah, no. There's yeah, you got that right. It's hard to say though, right? Because there's one thing that I, having not watched all that season, but having watched the clips you sent me, right? And it's on my list of things to do while I'm on break is try and binge that entire series of Pokemon. But like I can only imagine how boring it is being the top of the top for possibly your entire life, right? These are characters that set out on their journey at 10. And seemingly Ash is the only one that doesn't fucking age in this universe because of Bart Simpson rules.
Cynthia went on her journey before she was 10.
Fair. But like semantics in this,
Well,
right?
technically, nobody in the Pokemon universe ages up because Cynthia in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl still looks the same as in Pokemon Journey.
That's true, right? But we're using the logic of she is an adult in a universe where like everybody is technically 10 when they start their journey. Obviously, you have your outliers, but
Mm-hmm.
you know she aged.
I guess
to the
we have
point...
to look at I guess we have to look at it in like in the way that a year in Pokemon isn't exactly the same amount of time in our world.
Right. Which is also fucking bizarre, right? Because we see seasons pass in the anime, but somehow a year hasn't passed from the start of Ash's fucking journey, right?
Right. So I'm gonna say like maybe a year is like in the Pokemon world is like 1,000 days.
But like we have more than 1,000 episodes, and we definitely have watched more than one fucking span of like seasons going on too, right? Like from like the Orange Islands bullshit on down, we saw more than one year of time from like
Yeah.
the start of like Indigo League to like Gold Silver. Like there was more than 1 year in that. So it's still
Yeah.
bizarre.
Or we could look at it in the way of like Ash chooses to identify as a 10-year-old.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing the conservative meme.
Okay.
Like as funny as it is, like no. But I will say like it is interesting, right? Because she's somehow 20 something, we'll say. You know, just
Let me actually look how
I am curious how old Cynthia is in lore. Just for a litany of reasons, because she's just an interesting character.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 22.
Apparently, somebody did put on a Reddit post that she seems a year or two younger than Steven, who is canonically 25 years old.
So I was close in my estimation, at least. Jesus Christ. Okay, finally stabilized. I didn't want to move anything until the fucking bitrate stabilized again. Let's get Kohaku out of the way real quick. Because I thought this was the chick from Summertime Rendering. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, Kohaku is an interesting character. And she is definitely
because she...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say she's
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, okay, you say your thing.
I was gonna say she's a perfect partner for Senku, because they're both interested in like furthering their own advancements, right? Like Senku with science and her with like staying trained and, you know, protecting the village, all that. So they have like the perfect relationship in that regard. I still say in the end of the 40s, like those were some come fuck me eyes from Senku. I'm going to die on that hill.
No. I am going to preserve Senku's asexuality for all time.
I'm going to die on the hill that Senku wants that Kohaku.
He'll only ban Kohaku if it means that I can pass on my legacy.
That, you know, that's still a reason to like, you know, we should come to my chambers later, you know.
No.
I can picture him not even using like come to bed with me or like I want to fuck you. It would be some overly complicated way of saying I want to have sex with you.
Yeah, Senku would be just being like I don't really know how to say this, and then you would have Chelsea, Gen, and Ginru just being like, Senku, just go up to her and say it already.
You have Kohaku already unbuckling the fucking strap around his goddamn thing. Like, I understand what that meant.
No. It would be Senku, and I hate using this film as a reference, but it's absolutely perfect. Senku would be like Mark from The Room with Kohaku, and just be like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
Oh, that hurts even thinking about The Room. Like,
I
as somebody
know,
that
right,
grew up
but-
with Adult Swim, that hurts because that was the fucking April Fool's joke for like half a decade. Was just airing The Room.
Oh my god! Now I could just picture Senku, but with Mark's voice clips over him.
God, no, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, Kaku, like I said, is interesting as well, considering the fact that in the in one of the in I think it's in the terraforming spin-off sequel, um, or it might be like in the last arc where she's getting excited over the things that at the beginning of the series that she like the rock collection, where she's just like, it's just a bunch of dumb rocks, and then literally at the end of the series she's like, oh great, we're gonna get something exciting here, and then somebody else is like, it's just dumb rocks.
So, like,
Which just goes to show the power of Senku.
yeah, no, 100%. So just to rank Kohaku here, it's gonna be an all pass. Like, she fits the criteria, but she just doesn't fit the right number of them, right? It's weird because
I think she'd be more interested in eating meat than probably
Right.
trying to stomp on someone.
right, and we live in an era where there's like A5 Wagyu steak, and instead of like random bird meat that she's got to fucking hunt down that may or may not have residual fucking revival fluid on it. We don't know. So I think she'd be more interested in the food than the food.
Yeah. Now here's a question. What about her sister?
Absolutely not. That'd be never.
Okay. Okay.
Who should I do next? What the fuck is this manga panel here, Luke?
Oh, it's the Dragon Girl from Witch Watch.
Right. It's just so small. I can't really.
Yeah, but it is banned from Witch Watch.
Okay, that's banned from Witch Watch, and the one right next to it.
Oh, Bastille Sean from Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic.
Right. Okay. It looks like every generic BioWare NPC. You can't tell me that isn't the default base.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's do Bastille, right? Because Bastille's like one of the most interestingly written characters in BioWare history. But she still fails on every level when it comes to Lyara. Okay? I will take Lyara over any fucking BioWare character ever made.
It was either going to be Bastille Sean or Satele Sean from Star Wars: The Old Republic. But here's the thing about that: you could actually try to flirt with Satele Sean, and she's like, "Yeah, no thanks."
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny considering she already had a husbando and had a kid canonically in the Star Wars: The Old Republic universe.
Right. That's what's so weird about her arc, right? I need to sit down.
Hey, Disney, here's an idea that I have posted that you could do for a film trilogy. Satele Sean breaking the Jedi code, falling in love, and having Darth Malgus find that out and blackmailing her.
Yeah, Disney. You like the clicker, right? The clicker is dollars.
Yeah, and everyone's screaming to do more of the Old Republic stuff.
Well, they technically do have like the Old Republic in their new canon when they did their timeline, so like they're considering the Old Republic era part of the main canon. So maybe I don't have a bit of faith in modern Disney to do anything right, honestly. Like it's so fucking disturbing, like the downward spiral of Disney in the last couple of years. But even from their animation perspective,
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is talking about their Kingdom Heartsification of their universe, right? Ann Arbor, you understand what I mean by that, probably more than Luke. But the end of Wish,
I don't.
the end of
I don't
Wish,
fucking know. I
basically.
don't watch anything.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything from Disney, so I don't care, and I don't know what you mean.
The end of Wish, they
Uh,
basically made each individual character fall off into like their own universe, essentially like different universes inside of Kingdom Hearts. Like one character went on to create the universe of like the Princess and the Frog. Another one went off to form like the Zootopia universe, etc., etc., etc. They created an animated.
Hilarious.
Yeah, they literally created animated Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, no, like even that, like that got like 2 seconds of press time on Twitter, and then it was gone. Whereas like something like Zootopia is still like culturally relevant, right? The product that spawns out of that 100-year celebration of animation, right? In reverse, they reverse inceptioned all of this bullshit in a movie that was supposed to be celebrating 100 years of animation. I could see them maybe making an Old Republic anime inside of like Visions, maybe. That'd be about the extent of it that I would have any hope of seeing anything worthwhile out of that.
yeah.
They're so pressed on milking Mandalorian right now, it's pathetic. And I say that
Ugh.
as somebody that enjoys the Mandalorian to some extent, but like not everything has to be, Mando and Grogu. Like
No.
like they literally made one of the movies is literally Mandalorian and Grogu. That's on their timeline right now. I'm not even
Yeah.
making that
Oh,
up.
all right. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Just to go off on quickly. I found a Doctor Stone character that I think would get up there. Stanley's right hand woman in the skin leotard.
Why is that one not ringing a bell to me? Send me her name.
This one.
Okay.
Charlotte.
Charlotte's.
I've put it in DMs on the Discord.
You had to pick the horniest panel as well.
Yes, I did.
Like this.
So where would she go?
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna put this in here, by the way. Let's. I don't know if a WebP file will actually.
It should do because some of these are WebP files.
Okay, so Charlotte is please.
Because I was trying to think of it just being all females that Fex would want to step on, and obviously I couldn't pick Stanley, so I had to go with the next best thing.
I mean, Stanley also could step on me, but that's a whole other story. Like,
I want to say it while the whole world listens to me. Thank you, Sangetsu.
Thank Zangetsu for
Continue.
What does Zangetsu do? What?
He played Master Duel. And
Oh.
he used my code, so I got free stuff as a thank you.
Oh, okay. Nice. But yeah, so Charlotte is a police mommy. Estiel is down here in maybe. Like, I feel like she's too prim and proper to be the step on me type, to be quite honest. Now, Diva Talks, on the other hand, Diva Talks.
Oh, here we go.
This was a whole meme for the entirety of the fucking Turbo series, okay?
Yes, we can say whatever we want about Turbo, and I will argue that the pizza episode is still the cream of the crop, funniest thing ever, Fex.
You are fucking delusional. You are fucking delusional. That should have been the end of Power Rangers. That episode right there should have canceled Power Rangers well before they were argued to be potentially off the air before they did In Space. Okay, that episode in of itself was cancelable. That being said,
there's a reason, Fex, that TJ mentioned it in Forever Red. There is a reason. You are just in denial. That is one of the funniest things ever.
That is fucking brain rot more than this is brain rot, okay? And this is fucking brain rot. We are here ranking fictional characters based on if I would want them to step on me. This is fucking brain rot, okay? Okay, stopping replay buffer.
I'm gonna die. I am gonna die.
Anyway, this was a meme for the entirety of...
Okay.
And that did not save that replay buffer. I'm going to have to go and manually edit that. You fucking whore, OBS. Anyway, Diva Talks was the meme for this entire episode of Turbo. And I made the joke. I don't know if this is word for word, but I made the joke of I want that frog tongue to strangle me. Those are words.
I believe you did. Those
are words that came out of my mouth. Maybe not in that specific formation, but in no short.
Well, hey, it's kind of ironic, Fetz, considering the character who is next to Diva Talks from Avatar.
Yeah, no, like
that literally has the creature that can paralyze you.
And I would give consent for her to paralyze me. That is what's wrong with me. Fucking Christ. Oh, I need help. I need lots and lots of mental help.
Yeah, so if you want to donate to to Vex's therapy, you're welcome to make a donation. After all,
my PayPal is literally in the bio for this.
After all, we are sponsored by
We are not sponsored.
We are sponsored by
We are not sponsored by that therapy service. They can fucking blow me. But anyway, Diva Talks is in Please Mommy. If that wasn't obvious, and actually, she would go above Jin. But
no,
yeah,
that is more insane than the whole pizza thing.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
no,
yes, it is.
no, because she can do more than step on me. She can play into more kinks, okay?
Well, she does have like those giant heels that crushed Rita's back.
And she can crush me, okay? What is wrong with that? The fucking comments on this VOD are going to be like, seek help.
I am so looking forward to seeing the comments on here. That is one of the things I'm most looking forward to.
I swear to God, this is going to be like my 13th reason when I come on this. But anyway, let's talk the rest of the Power Rangers. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just say this quickly. This is a great way to start my week off work.
This is certainly a way to spend my vacation. This is certainly a way. I'm here hitting an orange mango watermelon puff bar. I'm ranking women I want to step on me, and I'm losing my brain cells as I do it. We got Muscle Mommy here, from Power Rangers.
Katie from Time Force.
Like
who could give April O'Neil from the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a run for her money?
Yeah.
No, what am I saying? Kay would beat April's ass.
Yeah. Respectfully, of course. Like they would have a mutual respect, but she would still get an ass whooping. This is an I need you. I need her to break me. That's where it's at.
You know what? I am generally surprised that all the sections got at least one in, because I was like thinking like I don't know if No Thanks or Never are gonna get something in. Well, I kind of knew with Never, but No Thanks. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna get anything in.
Like, like I could go full meme like Monarch and like everybody be like smash, 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 like it's fucking Tinder.
Yeah,
no,
but that's no fun.
Exactly. Like I'm actually giving objective reasons for most of them. And I'm having fun with it. I'm sure Monarch has fun with what she does. But like this is hilarious to me. This is like absolutely.
But you want to know what's more hilarious, Vex? We have nearly been doing this for an hour.
I see that. We've been doing this for 48 minutes. I don't know how we've milked 48 minutes out of this list.
It's the chaos. It's the chaos curse. It's
honestly,
it's the chaos curse.
If you would like to free me from my curse and are a sugar mommy or sugar daddy,
No.
Please donate to my PayPal so I can just pass the channel off to them.
No, we need effects here. Everyone needs effects.
I am taking sovereign trips to Canada and Ireland for immigration, potentially at the end of the year, depending on the election, and I am also taking any donations to my house.
I'll take donations to kick Vex's ass if he moves to Europe. Thank you.
If Vex moves to Ireland, I am making plans.
You're not getting me to immigrate to the UK right now, as long as like
No, it has nothing. No. I am making plans to travel over there.
Okay, that's better. That's more feasible. Like because the UK is going down the similar path of the US when it comes to my rights. So fuck that shit. And then we have the lost points for sucking the Quantosaurus cock here. We're putting you in the let me have you. I don't like Mr. Quantosaurus Ego Man. So just the fact that she had an infatuation with him is lessened her, right? This is some Tinder bullshit.
Maybe, would you go with someone who gave you a ticket?
No, I would not. I would not even remotely give that anything like at all. Like you give me a ticket for some bullshit reason, fuck you. It's not that hard. But now that that's out of the way, we have Ban, the dragon girl.
Dragon lady! Wait, the emphasis is on the lady and not the dragon.
Right. This is more Ann Arbor's type of character than mine, unfortunately.
Because as we know, Ann Arbor likes the Ruri dragon.
I am not the one saying that. I'm pretty sure that character is that character is very much
wording.
Okay, when I say likes the Ruri dragon, I
literally saying I'm a pedophile.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's
I'm not
what you said.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I cut
you
this out
like
of the
the series.
Yes, please.
I am not saying that, Ann Arbor. I apologize.
You just did.
I apologize if that came across like that.
Anyway,
Anyway, Ban. I have major issues with Ban, and I brought this up in when me and Pyjams did our Witch Watch video. It seemed like the author is just trolling me at the moment because literally in the same chapter Ban got introduced and they were trying to figure out we need a familiar for Nico. They literally show a black cat and I'm just there thinking like Nemu is finally getting in this house. Nope, we're getting a dragon lady. I'm like, fuck!
Dragon lady better than cat lady.
But honestly, I do like Ban as a character myself because of the fact that she's just a drunken dragon lady who's just there like she is basically Vex in dragon female form. That is you in dragon female form. You cannot deny that.
I'm not denying it, but as somebody that's dated / lived with that type of person, no thank you. I would rather not deal with that for an extended period of time. So, as much fun as the character she is, she'll be an I'll pass. Like it could be like a friends with benefits style thing. She can step on me occasionally, but I would not
mean,
want this to be like a long-term thing. This could be like a hinge
I
fuck.
mean,
uh
Vex, you could take her out to a bar, take her out dancing, and you would get drunk on the dance floor, and she'd step on you.
yeah, like that for a night, that's fine. I don't want to go home with this character because the second I go home with this character, I have a dragon creating a horde in my fucking closet, and then she just becomes part of the aesthetic there because she'll never leave. Why am I giving this that much thought?
I don't know.
Stick and tits.
Just say Pat. Just
Stick
say
and tits.
pass.
Like every Oda
Pass.
character, it is literally a stick with a pair of tits on it.
Based.
You know, dude knows what he likes to draw, right?
Yeah.
Like out of all of the main crew, probably the best female character, arguably. That being said, like I just not a big fan. I'm just not. Like
Okay.
like she's an impactful character. Her story is impactful. Like everything about her is really good. Just not my cup of tea. So this will be a no thanks. Like respectfully, I'll buy you a drink, but I'm gonna go do my own thing.
But you know what she'll probably do? She'd probably steal your wallet.
Exactly. That's another reason why I don't want to deal with that. Not into gilfs, so never. Like unless your name is Jamie Lee Curtis, respectfully no.
Wait, no, it's the gilfs. When was Kufira a gilf?
She's fucking 40, 50 years old.
No, I don't think she is. Let me see what her age is.
I'm pretty sure she's in her late 40s at the end of the series. Am I wrong?
Yeah. This is what it says on the Avatar wiki. Her age was never touched upon, aside from the fact that she's a young adult, most likely in her 20s, possibly even close to in age to Korra. I find it hard to believe Kufira is only 21.
There is no way in hell that is 21, first of all. That looks like somebody that's been to war and back multiple times. I guess that's kind of the aesthetic they were going for, though. But, like, that's like the meme of, like, Jordan Stallion on TikTok looking like he's 45, but he's only, like, 19.
Well, then, she has to be younger than Su Yin Beifong, her adopted mother, and Su Yin at the end of the series is only 48.
Okay, I'll stand corrected. She's probably like early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Kufira a gilf? It's like
she fucking
like a grandmother.
She looks like she's 40. Okay. Fair enough. She'll just go and no thanks.
Okay.
I respectfully no. Either way, no.
Yeah. Because looking at the flashbacks and everything, she's like a few years. She looks a few years older than Opal.
That's valid.
And
That's valid.
And Opal is technically meant to be. I'm gonna check Bolin's age. How old Bolin is in Korra? 20 at the end of the series. So Opal might just be 18 at the bare minimum. Yeah, I was shocked by that, Vex, and I think you've gone muted because of it.
No, I was responding to this person in Discord here really quick while you were looking that up. There we go. Did not expect any of that from like the Chainsaw Man chat to be getting this much attention right now. But yeah, no, like she looks like she's in her 40s, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Korra, on the other hand, listen, I get it. I understand everything. I understand why people are attracted to her. That being said, I think
she's canonically bisexual.
Yes, she is canonically bisexual, which is, major points. She actually caused Nickelodeon to like change their standards to some degree, as well, like after it aired. So that is also bonus points for her. They still never showed the relationship at the end though, which annoyed the hell out of me. Like it all had to be
But
relegated.
that's what the comics are for.
All had to be relegated to the comics, which is fucking bullshit. Like, if you're going to air a grittier version of something you've already aired, be prepared to deal with the consequences of airing said grittier thing. That's just my 2 cents. I would prefer in this spot maybe Toph over Korra, because like Toph seems a lot more fun. Korra seems like the more stern of the step on me.
Yeah, but we had to go with our rules, Vex, and Toph. Even at the end of the series, at the end of Avatar, she's still a kid, and at the end of Korra, she's a gilf.
Yes, that's the issue, right? By the end of Korra, she's a gilf. That being said, in some of the comics, she is like in between the two, but there's no obviously like point in putting her in there.
I guess we can talk. If you really wanna go deep into it, the flashback in Korra between her and her daughters when she is
but that's one scene.
When she's the police chief.
That's one scene. There's no point in bringing that up. But like we did set rules before we did this, and that we are going to stick to the rules. But like of the character types there, and having just read the comics to prepare for the abysmal fucking live action train wreck that
a lot of people are now praising the live action now that they've been able to see it. So I don't know what your opinion of it's going to be.
I'm going to hate watch it, is what I'm going to do, because it looks absolute fucking dog shit. But I do love the media that it's adapted from. Like, I'm literally wearing my Halo shirt right now, having just watched the latest episode of the Halo show, and it was better, right? But it's also not anywhere near the quality of the source material it's trying to adapt, because they're taking so many liberties with it, right? And that's what I feel like the Avatar show is going to be. But I would love to be proven wrong. I would very much love to be proven wrong, especially as much marketing has been behind it. It's almost to a One Piece level, right? So I read the comics as well, because they're on Comixology / Kindle, right? So if you haven't read them, go read them. But Korra, I'll put in maybe. If the night is fun enough and she shows me a good enough time, and we vibe enough, it could go up to a let me have you. If not, no. And then we got the baddies, right? You got the baddies.
Yep.
And this is probably the easiest two out of both of these, out of any of these. We have the Please Mommy, and we have the I Need You. Like, literally.
Although with Asuna, she'd probably be that Makima type, because she literally says, "You were never a player to begin with."
Hey, in her case, fine. In her case, fine. On multiple levels, fine. But yeah, there is our brain rots. There is an hour and 3 minutes of fucking what the hell did I just do? If you like this type of content, please seek help and also subscribe to the YouTube. If you made it through this entire video, comment Ann Arbor
What is
Sussy.
wrong with you? First, fuck you, Vex. Second of all, we have managed so far without even talking about the best MILFs. Like, where would you place Holo?
Who?
Holo. The Fox girl.
A hollow from fucking.
Holo, yes. Eisenwolf.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. She looks like she's 8.
I don't even know what that is, so I can't say anything.
The fact that there is a lewd figure of that character makes me question Japan more than anything, by the way.
And where would you put Kelty from Durara?
Kelty from Kelty would go and please mommy. Like the motorcycle helmet I had when I actually drove was Kelty's helmet.
Alright, here's one for you, Vex. Olivia Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist.
I'll pass.
She should stay away.
I'll pass. There is such a thing as too much. There are such things too much. I'm going to stop the stream for now, though. Like,